Now, your Alaska Link weather for Anchorage and South Central.
The month of February is moving on by as we are moving into some gradual changes. Now, the start of the month was cool and we're working into some mild temperatures, but majority of the month has stayed dry. We've had a few traces of snowfall the last few days, but overall that has, with the cool air early in the month and the small traces of snowfall we've seen the last few days, has kept that snow depth at a trace the entire month. This is looking at potentially the lowest mean snow depth for the month of February if we don't add any more precipitation into the Anchorage area. But we are noting that we've been underneath some gradual changes that have brought some traces of some snowfall, so we're going to watch those waves. Tonight we are mostly cloudy with a low of 28 degrees underneath that very mild environment, and we are going to continue to influence that conversation of dry inland areas, and then noting that our most active region is our Gulf coastal regions, especially the Prince William Sound. Some areas of wind are found, but it's not a blustery forecast, but we will still note that our final week of February does continue to include waves of energy, and there will be some slight chances to bring that precipitation to the Anchorage area. It is, though, very slight chances, as there's not a lot of that movement bringing those fronts into the local region. So what we will note, though, is that there is enough pull. We are keeping with the very mild feel, from a morning low of 28 degrees to a high of 37. So that trace of a snowpack that tries to hang around is melting down fairly quickly with these mild conditions. There are some times of that breeze around, especially for our Prince William Sound locations, with some 20 to 30 mile per hour gusts. But outside of that, overall, again, not a blustery forecast. There is a small little detail to attention here just to look at. There is a little bit of reflectivity over the local Anchorage area. So something that we may see some little spots of precipitation, a little trace of a rain or a snow shower there possible here as we start off our Thursday or Friday, excuse me. But what we will note is that there is a bit of that stronger push to bring some of those snow showers into the Alaska range there, but most of our content does stay within the Prince William Sound. We watch this wave of energy fall apart Friday night, but back into our Saturday, another wave is going to bring back that precipitation across our Gulf coastal locations. So continuing to keep an eye on this active weather pattern again for the coastal regions, but it's not the most active that it could be. We note that these systems are not as strong as we're not getting much of that precipitation for our inland spots. So as we though head here into our Friday, 9 hours and 42 minutes of daylight to work with a high temperature again of 37 into Anchorage, 39 into Kenai, 39 into Whittier, 36 into Valdez, to 39 into Wasilla. We'll continue to see that temperature trend stay above normal. Again, we'll watch for these small instances of some precipitation, but it is a bit of a rinse and repeat forecast here as we roll through the end of February with some slight chances for precip, but the mild temperatures will persist.